Hey, how you doing? I'm Tom Gilmet from TomGilmet.com. I'm shooting another video blog for you, and I've been getting very creative with camera angles lately. If you take a look at all the stuff in front of me, I found a very inexpensive way to shoot aerial video using everyday items you can buy at a Walmart. Camera we're going to be using is the GoPro Hero, lightweight high-def camera, shooting at 720p 30, which is the widest viewing angle it can go, and I'm mounting it into a piece of styrofoam. You can buy this at Walmart. What you do is you take the GoPro, you carve a rectangle and just jam the camera in there, and then get rid of any unnecessary bits of styrofoam to lighten the load. In this case, I have an X drawn on here, and drill into each of the four corners, and that's going to be your point of attachment for strings. And onto those strings, you're going to connect helium balloons. At Walmart, there's something called Balloon Time. It's a kit, comes with 30 latex balloons and a metal container that has compressed helium. It's got 9 cubic feet of helium. Again, all for 20 bucks. And you're also going to grab a fishing pole. This is how you're going to actually reel the entire thing back in. And it's important to have ultra clear monofilament lines so you don't see the line coming back to Earth when you're looking at your aerial work. And right now I have a GoPro just hovering right over me right now. It is neutrally buoyant, so it's slowly twisting just about an inch off of the ceiling. I'm going to grab it, bring it down and show it to you. You want to take a closer look at my X that I made. There's the X of styrofoam with the GoPro wedged into the middle. You can see there's white string coming off of it, and the camera's wedged in there with no glue. And there it goes up to the heavens, back up to the ceiling. Look at how smooth that is until it hits the ceiling right there. And it's important that you run this thing on a calm day when there's no wind, because if there's wind, this thing becomes unmanageable. Even with the fishing pole and you're trying to reel it in, you're going to snap your line. Either a part of the styrofoam will break off or your line will snap and you will lose your GoPro and the balloons will go into the stratosphere. So why don't you take a look at some of the footage that I've been shooting with this crazy contraption up in New Hampshire with my buddy Dave. Oh, what's that yellow safety switch mean?
Oh God.
Hold on. If you learn anything from this blog, wear safety glasses when using a table saw.
Kids, don't try this at home.
I'm Tom. Oh, it doesn't work. It works a little bit. Works a little bit.
With a car full of helium, Dave and I set out in calm but foggy conditions. We decided to test out the four-man's blimp at a local athletic field. I began to tie the balloons to the string on the styrofoam camera mount. Dave had a better technique for attaching the balloons. He tied the knot directly to the string. This made adding more balloons very easy. The most important part was ensuring the fishing line was not going to release, sending my GoPro skyward. I'm going to take the camera and carefully place it inside this styrofoam that we have whittled away to maximize the lift of these helium balloons. I'm going to open up the bail on the fishing pole so we can send her up. Right now we're going to let it go. Not really sure where it's going to go. So right now the balloon cluster isn't taking any more line, it's just kind of hovering. In fact, it's starting to slowly sink. The line actually weighs something, so it's pulling down on the balloon cluster, and there's just not enough helium in there and the balloons to do anything. So I think we're going to have to add 1 or 2 more balloons so we can actually get some height and some altitude here. There we go. Reach up and grab it. There we go. Cool. All right, let's add some more balloons. Let's go a little higher.
right now I have probably about 100 yards of monofilament going up into the sky to these balloons, and the fog is rolling in. So you can probably see us way down there, little specks on that field. But it's pretty cool and it definitely works, but it took a lot more balloons than both Dave and I expected. I am feeding more line up to this balloon cluster, and it's taking it. So it's going way up there to the point where we almost can't see it now because it's in the clouds. It's up in this fog, so it's still taking line. It's taking at least another 50 yards. Oh, that's way up there.
Holy sh**.
We need to reel this thing in. It's way up there, it's getting dark.